someone would say, why didn't you try counseling? I did. I saw a therapist, I saw a social worker, I saw a psychologist and a psychiatrist. I went to psych ward. I was taking my antidepressants, but nothing worked. Nothing worked. Remember, I even spoke about the 5 stages of grief. Yes. Like, instead of going through them in sequence, I was just going through this, coming back to this, because I did not know how to handle myself. All I wanted was to see him. All I wanted was to get justice, to know what happened to him. Yeah.
Hello and welcome back to the Hope Revolution podcast. My name is Mraro and I'm hosting this show. I don't know why I always say I'm your host for today, because I'm your host every day. You come to this channel, you see me. So maybe I must cut that out. But thank you so much for, being part of this family. It's been amazing. The one thing that I want to say before I even forget, guys, we hit 100K subscribers. Guys, I want to clap some, I want to just do some, I want to stand here and dance. I don't know what I want to do. But I am so excited. And the feeling is mutual for the team in the house. We are so happy. We are so overjoyed by the support that you guys are giving us. I mean, it's a literal experience now where we're like seeing things amazing, seeing amazing things happening. And the beauty of this experience is that when you hit the milestones, it really just reinforces your intention. It reinforces your drive and your positivity. I don't want to make this intro long, but I feel that it's important for me to say this to you guys, to say I appreciate each and every one of you. You know what? I see you guys consistently on the comments, liking, sharing. It's amazing, guys. I love you to bits and pieces. If you want to see yourself sitting here with me in the studio, don't hesitate to contact us on the number that's being shown on the screen. Alternatively, please note that we are spotlighting you. If you're commenting, we're taking these from the previous episode that we have posted, we'll go and take the handles and we'll spotlight them here. So please do comment so that we can spotlight you on the next upcoming episode. Also, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe as you have been doing. I don't even know why I'm asking you, because you have been so, honest. You have been so trustworthy. Without wasting time, let's get back into our episode. And I feel like today's episode, it's a testimony to, the journey that we've had as a channel. And we're going to dive into Matsie and speak to her with regards to her story. And also because she's coming back to the channel now to give us an update with regards to her journey ever since she came through to the studio. Let's welcome my sister. Sister, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. And you?
I'm doing fine. Thank you so much for making time and coming back and giving us this feedback that you're going to give us. We really appreciate it. And we are opening this up to, other people, who have been here before, to say, come back, tell us what's been happening ever since you left, because people are wondering, do these people really get help? Is there any change that happens after they leave the podcast? So this is one of those. How have you been?
I've been wonderful since I left the podcast. I think coming here did me a lot of good, because I was able to open up on a public platform for the first time. And also, I think it helped me heal way better than I was before. I think I even forgave my fiance's family. I don't think I know I have. I've let go of everything. I just told myself that God will deal with whatever it is that happened those years back.
Wow. On your, I want to get into the actual changes that you are seeing about yourself. What literally has changed about your personality? What new things are you doing? What new mindsets are you implementing where you are?
My confidence.
Oh, nice.
My confidence has gone from 0 to 100, if I may say. I even decided to shave my hair.
Nice.
Completely, because I felt like I needed to let go of whatever it is that my hair was holding. And I just recently, actually my husband paid for my fees, and he also paid for my license. My daughter is going back to ballet. Like, a lot of positivity has come in my space in this period of time. And I am very much grateful for the Hope and Revolution podcast.
Oh, nice. Beautiful. I'm just grateful for these people that are watching, because as much as we say that the world is a bad place, these people make it such a beautiful experience. Did you get anyone reaching out to you? What did they say? What was the feedback from the community?
Oh, the feedback was amazing.
Mm.
I got support from people I wasn't even expecting, Some were offering prayers. Some wanted to talk to me, give counseling. Some were people that went through what I experienced and who handled it a lot better than I did, if I may say. They wanted to give support. Some even offered to buy me flowers. But now, because they were too far, I just decided, let me just get myself a peace lily on their behalf. And to be honest, I've had an amazing time since I came to the podcast.
Oh, nice. This is beautiful because I think literally on this first episode after we hit 100K, to sort of get this feedback reinforces our mission and objective as a channel to say, we these discussions that we're having here, a lot of people begin to think that it's just entertainment and we're just putting things out there randomly and it's not really positively impacting anyone. And literally I get feedback the same day when the episodes go out and people do tell me to say, hey, this is what's happening and so on and so on. Maybe I must make a sort of catch-up feature where we talk about the impact that these sort of episodes have on people. Did you expect that kind of experience before you came here?
No, not really. Why is it a backlash of social media?
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting any positivity at all. I was expecting people to say, it's been 10 years, like move on already.
Okay.
I was expecting people to say, you are married now. Why are you still crying about your late fiance? I was not expecting this much positivity and support from people, but then I did.
Amazing. And tell me about your partner as well, because he's there with you, seeing you go through it before you came here. And what's his sentiment when you tell him that, I'm going to go to do you even tell him, I'm going out to a podcast to open up about 1, 2, 3?
I did tell him. I did communicate with him. He is such a soft person and he never had a problem because he has watched me over the years.
Okay.
Not doing well at all. Because I told him that I wanted to go out there not to expose anyone, but I just wanted to tell my truth. I wanted to make peace with this and finally close the chapter and move on.
Okay.
And he was all supportive, encouraging, and all of that.
No, that's nice. That's like such an uplifting experience to hear that that person is literally trying to see you genuinely become better in your grief and your story, and they're not gonna hold you back or make it about them to say, hey man, I'm here, why are you there? And it's such a nice thing, and it sets it sets a standard in terms of the kind of men that we need in our lives, maybe in your lives or in generally in this life that we're living, because these are people that are selfless. I'm not gonna really make this about me. This is just about the person that I love and I want to see her get better. So he says, he tells you, no, go.
Yes.
Wow. No, I'm happy it worked out quite well. And maybe I want us to also turn the page and talk about, because not every comment will be positive. How did you handle the negative ones? How did you navigate that whatever negative feedback you got?
I think I only received one negative feedback. Nakona, it was not direct.
Okay.
But I could see that this is actually directed to me. The person posted that instead of dwelling in grief, you should be working on yourself and improving your life.
Sure.
The problem is that when I spoke about my difficulties and how I dealt with my grief, I never spoke of any successes during my grief.
Okay.
I'm a hard worker. I make sure and I execute, So during the time of my grief, I lost a lot of opportunities. It was because of the pain. I became very stubborn. I was angry, I was going through a lot of emotions. Hence, I lost so many opportunities. I remember in 2017, I got a job at Rage head office as a visual analyst. I did not even last past my my 3-month probation, because whenever there would be a problem at work, not even a problem per se, but whenever they would speak to me, I would feel so offended and I would fight back, And I remember my manager telling me that we have to let you go. But as soon as you are okay, as soon as you are healed, send me an email or text me.
Okay.
We would be very happy to have you back.
Sure.
Yes. And there are other opportunities that I just stopped. I don't know how to put this, but a lot of things with the NPO, with my beauty school. Like I left a lot of things hanging because of the pain that I was feeling. I didn't know how to channel it, how to handle it. I was just all over the place.
Sure.
And someone would say, why didn't you try counseling? I did. I saw a therapist, I saw a social worker, I saw a psychologist and a psychiatrist. I went to psych ward. I was taking my antidepressants, but nothing worked. Nothing worked. Remember, I even spoke about the 5 stages of grief. Yes. Like, instead of going through them in sequence, I was just going through this, coming back to this, because I did not know how to handle myself.
Sure.
All I wanted was to see him. All I wanted was to get justice, to know what happened to him. Yeah.
Sure. Now, like, I want to dive deeper there because now you're saying that you went through the, mental therapy approach and you didn't get the results that you wanted.
No.
But when you sat here and you opened up, would you say that had more impact than all that you were doing before?
I think it did. I think speaking about it publicly helped me a lot. Because remember, I also said I wanted to redeem myself. I wanted people to know what really happened, for them to stop asking me questions. Because do you know how awkward it is? I'm going out with friends, we having drinks. All of a sudden, someone comes to me and says, so and so. The mood changes completely. I'm no longer having fun. It's taking me back. So I felt like if I came onto a public platform, no one is ever going to ask me about this again, because they would have seen it,
Wow.
Yes.
I'm happy, man. Wow. That's such an uplifting feeling to know that, the impact that had on you. And it's look, I'm not taking any credit, but I'm just saying that you did that for yourself.
Yes.
And it gave you that feeling. And now that you say it, when I engage most of the people who have come through, and I'm trying to find out how you're doing now, the mood is much better. It's much lighter.
Better. Yes.
It's so nice, like to really see it in real life, because I never get this feedback. We never get this feedback. But how you're packaging it now just gives the other person confidence to say, yeah, I need to go and do it. If someone is concerned about, they still have questions, go watch the episode, man. I spoke about it there. I'll send you a link. You've got YouTube, I'll send you a link. Go watch it. I don't have time to be delving into but I hear you now talking about, I didn't know that there's an analyst side to you. Tell me a little bit about that.
I never actually studied for that. I just got an opportunity and I was doing amazing in it.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
I studied in social services.
Okay.
I did early childhood development. I did child and youth care work. And I practiced, I think, for 2 years. but couldn't work any further because social development does not allow us to work without proper papers and registration as well.
Okay.
So, like I said, I think it's true when they say life begins at 40 because I'm turning 40 next month.
Oh, nice.
And a lot of things are changing now.
Okay.
I paid for my fees and I'll be able to start practicing
Again.
Kinale practice number finally.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
That's so inspirational. And tell me about the beauty school.
My beauty school started in 2019. And at the time, I was also working for the Johannesburg Children's Home. So I was doing both at the same time. I got funding from a guy who was residing in South Africa at the time, but he was originally from Dubai.
Okay.
He funded us, but now the problem with him also was that he wanted us to do things his way because it was his money. We started off handle, we bought equipment for the beauty school, we started training people. But as time went on, when we needed more supplies, he told us that, no, I think we needed to start a soup kitchen. Now, I'm not one to give people fish. I like teaching people how to fish so that they can do it for themselves. Because what happens if I'm not there tomorrow?
Sure. And now there comes a clash with the funding element.
Yes, then the funding stopped. Then I started sourcing other people for funding, but it didn't work out. Like I said, I would lose interest so fast.
Okay. But the fact that you're able to acquire the funding means that you understand the value chain in terms of where do I get people that have the funds that I need and how do I navigate the industry. And I really like that. And I feel like there's a lot to learn for a lot of people that have NPOs who are looking to sort of learn in terms of how do I get funding for my NPO, what are the requirements and stuff like that. Maybe we should put together a segment that speaks to that as well. We should be very educational. And because I know a lot of people who watch this show are, NPO-minded people that are really just making impact where they are. And with the small things that they have, you find that a lot of people that I speak to are literally taking money out of their pockets to run their NPOs, and they don't know that there's opportunities for funding that are just sitting and waiting.
True.
So if you guys want to, know more about this information, we'll share my sister's number. You contact her. She'll give you the information. And you heard her. She wants to share the fish with you. She doesn't want to help you catch it. She wants to help. I'm biting my lips now. She doesn't want to just give you the fish. She wants you to go out there and catch it yourself. So yeah, thanks so much, my sister. You've got layers. One thing that I'm noticing is the thickest page in your book. The last time I saw you was the way you were feeling. It was written on your face. I don't see that person anymore. Like when I look at the episode and I look at the cover and I'm like like that person doesn't exist. It's like you buried them.
I did.
Because now you're showing us now that beyond the grief, beyond this, what if we're able to just deal with this layer and get rid of it? There's so much light. There's so much beauty underneath what seems to be a lot of anger, a lot of darkness. There's still a beautiful human being there who lives in there.
True.
And it really just brings me to a place where I'm like, how do we dig other people out of that space? How do we pull them out? So that's why your story just reinforces my drive. And I feel like God is talking to me because on this first episode, after we hit 100K, my purpose is reinforced by your story to say that we must go and find the other children because they are still stuck under that cloud.
True that.
And they're still struggling. What other businesses are you running?
I have a rabbitry business where I sell rabbits.
Oh, nice.
Live and also as meat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
And we have a business, is Manaka Lux Nails, where we do nails, but we want to expand.
Okay.
Yeah, go bigger.
Nice. I'm fascinated by the rabbit business. Do you have a farm? Where you're keeping them? What are the logistics of that kind of a business?
We have cages.
Okay.
I hope that one day, God willingly, I'll have a farm of my own.
Okay.
Because one thing about me, I love animals as well. I love nature. Yeah. So Hudula Soweto is so not me.
Must move to Zirbekom, that side. Hey, nice. No, I'm so inspired by your story, man. I'm so inspired, and I feel like we could learn a lot from you because you're an initiator, and you're a dreamer, and I can see the initiative coming back now to say,
Yes.
I'm now tapping back into my old self now, or the new self, or the person that I'm seeing, because I can literally see the streams that God is opening for me, and I'm tapping into them just by sitting with you for less than a minute. I've just been recreated as a different person. So I really appreciate you. Let's share your number again, because I feel like where you are, you could coach a lot of people. You could teach a lot of people how to do whatever it is that they want to do, because you are so broad in your thinking. So if someone has got an idea and they want to see if it's feasible and whatever, you give them your rate and ask them to, contact you there. Where can they find you now?
On Facebook, I am Matsie Claudia Ramafikeng.
Okay.
And my TikTok is not active anymore. My number is 063 177 8841.
Powerful. So they can WhatsApp you there as well?
Yes, and we also have a Facebook and Insta page for the beauty salon. It's Manaka Lux Nails.
Oh, beautiful. I like the Lux. Sounds luxury.
Yes.
No, beautiful. The other thing that I can say is there's power in YouTube. YouTube is powerful.
It is.
YouTube is a very powerful platform. It's a life-changing platform. Guys, part of the reason why we do this is because we're looking to make a living, but also help other people. So we're actually going to be running YouTube classes where we teach people how to get into YouTube, how to run your own podcast, and how to link that podcast with your profession, so that it translates into into leads, so that people can then be able to connect with you and sort of get to know you better. And then you can sort of, run your business better. So I was just throwing it in there while we're on the discussion of business. Maybe in parting, what is your new message? Because last time, I think I asked you about what would you say to your to the version of yourself that would have not gone through what you went through. Now being on the other side, sitting where you are sitting, what would that message be now, having seen yourself where you are psychologically, mentally? What would you say to that person now?
Oh, the message right now is to be out there, to put yourself out there, to speak to, I wouldn't even say relevant people, because if I say relevant people, it would be professionals like your psychologists and your therapists. But hadisebeleze everyone, like this are sebeleze. So I think just being out there, asking for help as well, and ritually pride, because pride really doesn't do anything for us. Because you would be holding yourself back and saying, "Batu ring batu." Yet again, you are the one who is dying inside. So going out there and seeking help professionally and otherwise, is the key.
No, powerful. So skashola kahar.
No.
Yeah, go out there and find what would help you. I guess in your coming here, it was also low-key an experiment to say, I've tried other things, maybe this would help, and let me try it. So yeah, I think take her as an example. There is hope out there, We're called the Hope Revolution podcast we're not called the Hope Revolution podcast for nothing. And that message just literally tells you that there's someone out there who's just waiting for you to come through to them and tell your story. And they've got help for you. But it is up to you to find them. Guys, thank you so much for, being part of this community, pushing us to where we are. It's been an enlightening experience for me. It's become a very exciting experience as well. The love that you guys give me when you see me, wow, like I'm blown away, I'm beyond humbled by, how you guys are engaging me. So yeah, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. But also if you would like to sit with me in studio, I re-emphasize, contact us on the number that's being shown on the screen and make sure that you actually engage and help someone get out of their misery. We love you. From me, my team, my beautiful guest, it's bye for now.